me a sec. It disconnected. Are we good? We're good. Okay, technology has not been my day today. Oh my gosh. Let's make sure it goes on here. Hopefully. Hopefully. Maybe the connection is really slow. There we go. Okay. Oh, apparently, so I stream on Streamlabs OBS, and they had an update, and YouTube had an update. It didn't work, so I had to reconnect everything, and it's been a bit frustrating. So yeah. But you've got Yuki today. Yeah, and happy holidays, everyone. Can both see and hear you. Okay, good. Yeah. So it's been a bit. It's hopefully everybody had a good holiday. Mine was. So I actually ended up losing my grandma 2 days before Christmas. So I've been a little bit of putting on a happy face for today and for the last few days, and it's been a little sad. I've been by myself this year just because my spouse was gone, so I've been working, but that's okay because I'm used to working and doing things. But on the bright news, we got a box today, and this I've been waiting for now about a month and a half. And it is from Green Stuff World from Spain. So it finally came in yesterday, and I'm happy I could finally finish off this stream or this year with an unboxing video. And I decided I'll do this way, but I'm gonna have to fight her for it, I think. So I don't know. She's gonna get possessive. Yep. Thank you for the licks. She likes to claim things in the house, so. Is it full of green stuff? I don't know! So Green Stuff is a hobby company that mostly deals with D&D stuff and like model making and tons of making the small little figurines and things, and they were using a lot of materials that cosplayers use. So they already had foam clay, they had some Warbler stuff, and some things like that, but they realized, oh, you can do stuff with cosplay too! So they wanted to reach out and see if I wanted to try any of their stuff, and they're trying to move to get more of that community as well. So they said, just give us a list. And so I gave them a list. I don't remember what I said, but obviously, like, they did have a bunch of airbrushes on there. They had a bunch of, like, lights and things like that. But I'm in the US, so I didn't opt for any of that just because, obviously the plugs are different, and even using power adapters and different things, it's still gonna cause issues. So I didn't want to do that. But I put in a bunch of other stuff, and I have no idea, like, I gave them a long list. I have no idea what they sent me, because I was just like, it's international, here's this, and whatever. So, yeah, we'll see what they sent me, once I fight this thing for the box. Yeah. She can keep the box. I actually don't like her being on this box because it's a wee bit dirty. The underside is really, really gross, and yeah, so. Received and add what you sent, thank you very much. Oh, yay! I'm glad you liked that. Yay, happy you got it. Oh, that reminds me, I am also in the process of finalizing my, recap video for 2025, and hopefully I'll be able to get that up on YouTube tomorrow. If not, it'll be in the next few days. I kind of found a new game to be obsessed with, and it's a new city builder, so yeah. yeah, Green Stuff World is a new sponsor. So we're going to see what they sent. Their box is pretty cool. It's like it reminds me of when I was a kid. Sometimes you get these like craft boxes in the mail and you're supposed to like color it. So, but yeah. I'll flip to this one. And I have not opened it, so I have zero idea what's in it. But there's the Yuke. Is he gonna be grumpy? Do I get a lick? No lick? Okay. Can I have the box? Can I have the box, pretty girl? Can you? She's in a mood right now. Okay, good girl. Good girl. You can have my chair. Do you want my chair? No. Okay. I get the box. Haha. Okay. I guess I don't really know how to. Let's see. Maybe it'll be better to do this one first, so I can see kind of what we get before I open it. Cause I don't know. Any toys she really likes, you can. Oh, she had so many things for Christmas, and like she doesn't like catnip, but we got her to like catnip. We found these little catnip mice that had never been opened before, and they were like a steel thing, and she went nuts for them. And then all these other toys, we got a lot of specifically toys for helping to clean with teeth because the vet said that they're getting a little dirty. She's a grumpy kitty when it comes to teeth. So, but that, and then Nami, we got a flying squirrel little stuffed animal toy, and it has a little loop. And I put it on. I'll remind me later. I'll get it out. I put it on like one of the little fishing cat toys. Oh my gosh, she's been going nuts for it. She's like wheezing all over the house because of how much she's been running. The little chunky monkey there, which is good for her. But she's been carrying it around the house too, so I'll just hear the fishing pole being dragged around. It's really cute. Supposedly it's just a pull up thing. Maybe. Oh, that just ripped. Okay. Maybe there's more sides. Okay, it's a full box open, not just a front. Okay, I got this. Thanks, honey, for it. It's okay. Yeah, it was a bit out of the blue, so a little hard, but okay. I think I got it. Oh, it's got a bunch of packing foam. Okay. No piece of paper. I think we're good. I think I'm good to show. Sometimes companies will send you something and then there's like a giant paper with all of your information and stuff, and I didn't want that to be like, yeah. Okay. All right. I've not seen these in a long time. It's a lot. Little monkey. I guess that's their logo. Oh, it's kind of dark. Let me make it brighter for y'all. too much. There we go. Yeah, I tried updating my camera settings, so hopefully they're a little nicer. Obviously the color and things are gonna be all wonkadoo, but I think it is. But yeah, there we go. Sticker. I'm just gonna slowly pull out these as we go. Okay, so this was something that I was really interested in. It's a, I think I'm gonna do it this way. So this one is for foam and it's a bevel cutter. Looks like it's just 3D printed. And it's supposed to be where you can like angle it. We'll see if my brain works right now because I am not fully awake. Lid comes through here. Oh, it looks like it's getting fully hit on both platforms for copyright music now. Fun! Okay. Okay, I can't do this at once. That, like that, goes like that. Insert one of these things, maybe. Oh, no, wrong way! Wrong way! Derp derp, okay. There. That goes in there. One of them. Is that supposed to slide in there? Okay, that's gonna, I'm gonna have to find tools for that because I can't reach my finger in there. We'll put that to the side. There you go. Brain not open. Hate trying to cut a beveled edge. Well, thank goodness for I know. I have one from Costools, but I haven't used it. Like, or I don't really use it. So yeah. Let's see. So this one. So a lot of their stuff again was for like the D&D miniature things. And so it's for like adding textures to your pieces. But I wanted to use them for, so my next cosplay that I want to make is Sarah Kerrigan from StarCraft. And I want to do all of everything out of clay. So I was looking at these more as textured pieces. So this is like supposed to be for fur. I'm not going to keep all of these things. Let's see, what are you? Some paintbrushes that are really, really small. These are specifically what they consider cell shading ones. So they've got the extra long bristle. This one, which is another texture piece. more like lines both ways. I don't know if it shows. They have nice little advertisements on everything though, for their details. Okay. These are some foam little spikes. They're a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. 20 by 30 millimeters. I'll leave them in for now. Some more. So these are 20 by 20. I think I just did like one of each size, just to see. The cat's having fun running. These are half round. I actually like these a lot. They're a nice size. I'll be curious once you attach them and you use a heat gun, how they react. Because I've had some products from different companies where you do that, but then it has like this plastic kind of coating on top. Ah! The packaged peanuts are trying to escape. Oh, hi. You running? Are you excited? Are you excited? Yeah? No, I don't want you in there. I don't want you in here, pretty girl. I'm sorry. Alright. This one is a stencil for painting. It's a flexible one. You don't need to be in there. I know you love boxes, but you don't need to be in there. Write it down, write it down. Archie, thank you for the remember of 27 months. I appreciate it. And I'll write it down in just a second. So this one is this. Not gonna lie, I thought these were gonna be bigger, but it does make sense because their main focus is miniatures. And I was kind of anticipating like a normal stencil like that, but I didn't really read the descriptions on things, so. And it does have it where you can rip them apart. Yeah, they had a bunch of different ones too. So these are, I don't know how well you'll be able to see them. These are some of the other types that they had. And I was kind of looking at what I would find most useful for what I make. This is their reptile skin, is what they call it. I was gonna write it down. Let me move it out and write it down real quick. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You get a cattail. Yeah, thank you. Ah! My paper is falling. She is going nuts right now. I might need to get something for her because she's being a little crazy. A little crazy. Oh, Nami's in here now. Nami's in here now. Yeah. Y'all are both gonna hassle me. Oh. I still want in the box. Okay. Alright, here's some of their air dry clay. So this is what they were using for most of their model making stuff. So it actually feels really squishy already. It feels different from the foam clay that I've tried. This one feels more spongy versus the foam clay that I've used. This is modeling clay, so it's not foam clay. Well, it is, but it's marketed different. I don't know. But it definitely feels different from with the packaging, where the ones here in the US that I've used have been more when you squish it, it stays and it feels, it's harder, where this one seems a lot more foamy and light. So that'll be interesting to try. I can open the box again. Okay, here's another one of the stencil ones. So this one's like more of different caution ones. So it's like caution warning, caution warning. I wasn't really interested in that part. I was more interested in these because when painting that type of line, those are such a pain, especially if you have to tape them off. So. Okay, these are some magnets. So I can always use magnets. So I was just like, yeah, magnets. I think I got a bunch of different magnets in different sizes. I want to keep this away from my other stuff though. Hi Nami. You've come to explore now? To see what I've got? You don't need in there though. You don't. Write it down, write it down. Real. Or Malky, thank you for the remember of 46 months. Really appreciate the support, especially the legendary support. I will write it down. Oh, close that. Yeah. Remember. Got it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so these are scratch brushes. Which, again, I was thinking of working with clay and kind of, like, I used to work with clay a lot in different things in my undergrad, but all of the tools that I used, a lot of them the school already had, so I don't have a lot of these type of things. But, let's see, are they a twist? No. Is there a twist here? Ah. So this one's like typical. That one's a plastic one, and this one's a brush, it looks like. This one's another plastic one. It's a little bit more stiff. Oh, this one's even more stiff and fine. And then the last one, which looks like a steel wire. So that's all of those. Definitely come in handy. Tesla load trip almost done charging. You stick around. Aw. I guess you're driving back from Florida, Wizard? Maybe, if I remember right. another skin texture. Scally skin. This one's kind of like a dinosaur snake-ish. I guess more dinosaur. So it's not scaly, but it's like a that rough monstery kind of. Definitely shows up more on the phones. Oh, okay. So this one, I use this all the time when airbrush cleaning. So this is basically unscrews into 2 pieces, and it's for cleaning out the tip of the airbrush. And mine, I use all the time, and I was wanting another one, just because like I can use them so much. It's a little different than the one I have, but it's such a fine point. This one's not as round compared to the one I have is like literally just a pointed needle, and this one's got a very long flat part. So I'll have to be a little bit more careful with this one. But this always I recommend if you're airbrushing is to get one of these. Airbrush nozzle cleaner. I was just in Florida, heading to South Carolina to see your friend, back to Texas. Ooh, long road trip. Y'all have, so the plan is in January. Me, my spouse, and then we've got 2 friends, both Air Force friends. We're all gonna go to Carolina? No. Nevada? No. I don't know, we're going somewhere for a skiing trip. I'm not skiing. I'm gonna stay in the Airbnb in the hot tub the whole time. We're really excited about that. So, okay. Okay, so these are also for working with clay. Obviously, anything that's for clay, you can use for foam clay. Really good. But these are where you have like a hard plastic tip. They are going nuts. But these are really good for sculpting. You can see the drawback. All of these. This one's a round point. This one is like a fingernail kind of pushback. This one's flat with a curve. This one's like a screwdriver, flathead, and this one's a point. So these will definitely come in handy. Some more, so these are really, these are more of the foam half round balls. These are 30 millimeter, 20 of them. You can see the size difference in them. This is something that I haven't seen offered here in the States. So that's why I kind of wanted to see them. All of the cone ones that I've seen here in the States are, we have some, but it's more they're sold individually, and they're a lot of them are like one size, like this big, and obviously they're harder to make. But I was kind of wanted to see a bunch of them, so yeah. Hey Angry, welcome on. Green stuff brushes, modeling. Now we're talking. Yeah. No, we're unboxing a box from Green Stuff World, which is one of our new sponsors, and they sent me a bunch of stuff there from Spain. So yeah, we're seeing what they sent me because I don't remember. And I needed paintbrushes. So small, fine, little flat paintbrushes. They have a huge painting selection when I was looking on their website. A lot of it is more towards model making and small figurines, but they have a lot of like your everyday stuff. I would say if you're in the US trying to purchase from them, they are not a last minute shop, considering this took like a month and a half to get here from Spain. And so yeah, just be cautious with that, but I'm sure it's a lot faster if you're in Europe, so, and everywhere else. What are you doing? Huh? Oh, pretty girl? Do I need to bring a toy? Let me go get their toy real quick. I'll show you the favorite Christmas present. Okay. Watch out. Yeah, catfishing. So this is one of their new toys that's their favorite they're like for teeth cleaning. Just got it at the pet store. And then the flying squirrel, which I just attached to one of their other toys, but Nami is obsessed. They are always watching the squirrels outside, and she's a little bit of a fan. Put the camera down a little. So y'all can see some. Yuki wants to play with it, but Nami is like so obsessed with it, and she'll carry it around the house. Okay, have fun with it. I don't want to wear her out too much. She'll start wheezing. Yeah, it's catfishing. I'm gonna have to figure out something with because it's having issues now with this is all supposed to be copyright free music, but on terms of Instagram and TikTok, it's all being flagged, but YouTube it's not. So let's see. Alright, moving on. More clay working stuff. So these are wooden. Which, by the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm currently printing a life-size version of me. So I ended up getting a scanner and spent a lot of time scanning me, and I first did a scan of my full body, then I did a scan of each of my hands, an individual scan of my head, and then each of those files I had to fix to make it usable, and then I had to basically turn them into these large mesh files that I had to delete and segment and like chop off my head to put connect to the body, and same with the hand to the arms and then the arms to the body. And then once I did all of that, I'm actually making it where it's going to be like one of the mannequins, and I have it designed, so not with this, but I have it where they're all gonna have different, like each leg, each arm, and the head all detaches and you rotate to put it on. so I can use it as an actual dress form, and I'm gonna use it for sculpting all of my clay stuff on it for Kerrigan. So I'm really excited, and that's why there's also a lot of clay stuff in here. Hi. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, so here's all of these. I used to just use like spoons and things, but a bunch of different ones. A tip-sized Voltron? No, no. But in terms of prints, I've split it. So right now I already have both hands printed, both upper arms printed, and then I'm currently printing the head right now. So yeah, each one is like, I can do both the arms. I did like the hands both at once, the upper arms both at once. But each print is like 18 to 20 hours. So it's a lot on my Prusa XL. I can't imagine printing that on a smaller printer. It would have been like just for an arm, I probably would have had to segment it into at least 3, if not 4 pieces. But I guess the good thing about being short, so yeah, everything's only been split into 2. The arms were split here. Head was, well, it's a detachable part. The legs were split into 2, so it's like the feet and then the upper leg, and then for my body to neck, I had to do 3 pieces. And luckily, if I rotated my bum part on the printer and it could fit, just barely. So, yeah. Cassie, he was here earlier. I don't know, but yeah. The ongoing forever. But maybe, I don't know, if you get enough people requesting it. That's how Angel Women came to be. Y'all, that was the #1 requested cosplay y'all wanted me to make. And I didn't even plan on making it this year. I didn't plan on making it next year. I was gonna wait like a whole nother year. But enough people really wanted me to make her. So that's how she came to be. So yeah. More of these. Okay, this is a sanding block. So it's a curved one. Oop. Ah. Okay, well I saw, if Tori's watching, hi. Okay. So yeah, you'd put your sandpaper piece around, and then you would sandwich it in between, and then you use this to lock in place. And this is another 3D printed part. They've got a lot of 3D printed components. So. But yeah, it's nice and small. The only one I have is like the huge ones, and I hate them. I want a small one, so this should definitely come in handy. Do you remember what infill? I did 5%. So yeah, 5%. I did outer loop, I think 2 or 3. And then I'm printing in PETG, which is a big thing. For structural support with 3D prints, I always recommend PETG over PLA. Same with temperature, especially if you're printing in Texas. PLA is more likely, even if you like glue your pieces together, or if you use a dowel rod or whatever for your bone structure, it is more likely to warp in the heat, and PETG is a stronger material. So I use that for my Loki helm and horns. Anything that is going to be smaller and needs more structure, I go to that material. Okay, and then these are 40 grit sand mats. So it's not sandpaper. Let me see. Oh, okay. I didn't read this. It's like on corrugated cardboard, it seems, and then I've glued the sandpaper on both sides. I did not realize that was what this was. But cool. We'll see how much force I use and if it'll crack in half. I'm gonna leave it in there. I can definitely see these working really great on small 3D printed parts. This is the same thing, it's 180 grit. Oops, sorry. Airbrush clip stand tray. It's like, what is this? Didn't remember, now I do. Oh, I guess I should have opened it this way. Derp derp. I will say for infill, typically my settings, 5% is, I don't normally do that, but these are such large prints and I'm not having them as wearable pieces, it's really just gonna stand. So that's why I did that, but typically I print between 12 and 15% infill for my pieces for structural support. So, but yeah, this is this. I thought it came apart, but no. So this one, basically for painting, it's like you can put these spots in and then have your pieces in to hold. So, I think I ordered I had on the list another thing that goes with this, maybe? We'll see if it comes up. Okay. This is moldable plastic. So basically you heat it up and then it's kind of like, not Warbler, what is it? I don't remember what it's called. It's a non-toxic and lead-free reusable thermoplastic that comes moldable at just 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius. Simply heat the white pellets with a heat gun or hot water until they turn into a transparent plastic putty. Shape it by hand, push into molds, and sculpt with tools before it cools and hardens in a durable, opaque white form. Perfect for modeling, sculpting, repairs, crafts, cosplay, and DIY applications. Can be reheated and reshaped endlessly without loss of quality. Bonds well to itself and other plastics, no glue needed. So yeah, be interesting to try. I know, so I used to get all of my Warbler from, yeah, they're beads. So like Warbler beads, but I know, is it warbler.com or Cosplay? Wherever I got my Warbler before, they don't have international shipping anymore. So I've been getting stuff from Blix because that's been like the only other place I can find Warbler at. So yeah, but I know that the Warbler place had things like this, but it wasn't Warbler, it was something else. So we get to see what all of the international cosplayers use from over the seas. Cause a lot of this I've not seen. Oh, that's okay. These are more magnets. Keep them away from everything. Okay, these are more sculpting tools. So this is what I traditionally used for sculpting. But I used we ended up using actual dental tools. So in undergrad, a dentistry office was going out of business, or they were getting rid of tools. So we got all of their tools and we got to use them for sculpting and working with wax for casting things. So I have a bunch of that. But finding a full set like this is pretty nice. Did your toy go over here? Here. Where'd you go? You instantly kicked it back. But yeah, these should be really nice. And they've got the textured grip to help. One thing I do though, for ones that have like, this one's super pointy, is because when I work, I'm typically working like this, and I don't like having a pointy bit next to my eye, so this one's one that I use all the time. And what I did was, with Warbler, I just make a little ball, and then I heated it up and put it around it, and so it just comes off. So if I want to work with that, I have no issues. And then if I want to work with the flat side, I put this back on top, and then I don't have to worry about stabbing myself. So that's my little trick. So that's my little trick with the Warbler. Am I going to have an affiliate link for this? Wargaming Minis might need some repairs. No, unfortunately not. They just wanted to send some stuff, so I'm doing that. But thanks for asking. Typically I do have affiliate links for things, but not with this company. Not right now anyway. So. I do have an official affiliate link with Cosplay Supply now though, which is great. And then if you use TGC5, I think you get 5% off your order as well. And that's where I do all of my EVA foam from now, which is here in the US. These are interesting. So this one's like a scoop, and then this one's, I've never seen this one before. It's got like a tiny little, like, it's not a hole, but it's like a little like spoon for holding an egg kind of thing. I've never seen that. I guess maybe making a, I don't know. That's these. But yeah, this company, I've never seen a company with more focus on miniature working products and like making all of them from scratch. They also have a bunch of molds specifically for your base of the figurines, or making like castles for your D&D games, and then they're like molds that you can put your foam clay into, this stuff, and then it dries, and then you have the perfect castle-like thing. I've also never looked into that because I've never done that, but I was really fascinated by everything. Because for me, when I look at stuff, I don't look at, same with like the hardware store. I love the hardware store. But I don't look at them for what is its intended use. I look at it as, what can I use it for? So, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you brought it here. Okay. There you go. You want a little too? Here. they want a little bit of attention, so. Okay, let's see. This one is a compass cutter. So, one of the things I've been trying to look for y'all, so I'll show you here and here, is basically, so one of our previous sponsors was Coscom Cosplay Supply, or I'm sorry, not them, sorry, no, Cost Tools, sorry, other C word, Cost Tools. I don't really know what happened to them, but they aren't really selling their stuff anymore, and one of their tools that was my absolute favorite was their hole drills. And they're these things that come in different sizes, and then you can push this into the foam and it cuts out that circle, and then it's got a button to remove that foam. But you can't get them anywhere now. And I've tried looking, I haven't seen anything, or at least when I did a while back. And so I've been trying to find other options because I've had a lot of comments throughout my tutorials on YouTube now saying I can't get this tool, what are other options? And I've never responded because besides just punching a hole with some random tool. So this one I was gonna see if it would work. So, but basically I'm not gonna take it apart, but what it does is you put your blade in here, or in one of the sizes, I think it's this side, and then you can unscrew it and then move it, and basically you're able to cut it in that perfect circle then. So yeah, we'll have to test it out and see how exactly it works, but it's pretty much basically like a caliber. So if you picture this is a caliber, and then it has a blade on one part, sorry. So you have this, and then you'll have your blade here, and then you push this into your foam and you hold it in the center, and then you just rotate it to do your circle, and it should cut out that part. So we'll have to see. I don't know how thick a foam we'll be able to do, which is the only downside, because that's why I liked the other ones, because you could punch up to like 10 millimeter thick foam. So we're gonna leave this in. I don't know if I showed it. So yeah. Bitsbox and improvisation, modeling and cosplay speak those. Oh yeah. Wish you had gotten one of those before they stopped. Yeah, the only time I've seen them and there was like the final orders is in a giant set with all of their stuff. And that was on Amazon, and it was like every single tool that they provided, so you couldn't get it individually. And I think the set was like $160. So I can't recommend it unless you want all of it, but for that specific tool, yeah. The Costal's hole cutter, just without the plastic. Yeah, so that's... So this is what you're talking about, yeah. Same concept. I should have got this out. But this is to stabilize it. I don't think they sell this one either. I don't know. I used it, but now that I have a laser cutter, for bigger ones, I do that. This... I want to say it cuts the same size. So it's probably like a good comparison for this one. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. So I'd say this one's a replacement for this. I don't know how straight it will be though, and how deep of how thick of foam you can cut. So we'll have to test that and see. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, if y'all end up finding something that's like the Cost Tools hole drill, the small thing I showed, send me a message. Because I've been trying to find other alternatives for the community, because I love them. I use them so much, but now I'm kind of like concerned on... I will keep using them, but I am concerned on making tutorials now with it because it's one of those tools that's not really available to the community anymore. So if I do like a step-by-step tutorial and you need this one specific tool to do this piece, then it's kind of... it's a little hard to have that in there, besides just saying cut it out by hand. Which you can always do that. You don't need specialty tools to do any type of crafting. You can do it all the old-fashioned way, but it definitely makes it a lot easier to have. So if y'all find another alternative, let me know, because I'd like to recommend something to the community. Okay. Oh, okay. These are what I was looking for. Hey, you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, you watching that mailman? You watching a mailman? Yeah? Oh, please be careful. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Even though those aren't really pointy. Ugh, hiccups. Yeah, so they have metal tubes at hardware stores and things. I have other stuff, but I was trying to see if there's like a specific thing. Alright, so these, they're not for you. They're not for you. Yeah, you can step on the box. It's fine. I'll open it in a bit. So these things, I've been looking for like things to hold for painting, and I use actual just like shirt hangers and pant ones that have the little clippy clip, and I wanted other things. And so these are for, they've got like a small clip with rubber at the front and then a point. And they're meant to put in here. So basically you can hold it and then paint your piece, blah, blah, blah. And then you can put it in here to dry. So yeah. Boop. And they came with a lot. So this will definitely come in handy for painting, by far. The joy of streaming with the cat. I know. She's so cute. And she'll get feisty. Feisty, feisty. Okay, what do we get? Ah! More clay working tools. So these are specifically... oh, it's coming off. The glue didn't work. These are specifically ball tips. So I have these technically for jewelry smithing, but they have a blade around it for inserting a gemstone into. But yeah, these are all different sizes, which should be helpful. All the different ones. I am still alive. There we go. Relax out of that. Okay. You don't
need in. You don't need in. You don't need in. These are airbrush cleaning brushes. I needed some replacement ones. I'd say for how much I paint, I like to get a new one every year pretty much, just because I go through them a lot cleaning. So here you go. You making this difficult. You are. Can I get something? Okay, so I did end up trying to get one light, and they had adapters for it. So I wanted to test out to see how well it would work. Just because electronics can have a big issue with doing working with tools. So little adapter from EU to USA. Hey, Mommy. You want to say hi? Oh, you were gonna jump away. This thing. I know. Little squeaky toy. Yeah. Okay, there's more stuff in the box. I would like to get into the box. Yuke yuke. Look, here's your bed. You want your bed? It's in your bed. You go in there. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you make your biscuits in your bed. And then Yuki, I need to get another thing out of there. Can't. I'm... Yuki butt. Alright. So this is the light that I wanted to try out. The Hobby Arch LED lamp, faded white. This song is so nostalgic. Oh my, it's an assemble. It's an assemble thing, oh gosh. So it looks like there's two pieces of the base. I don't know if I have the mindset to do this right now. Are all of these the same? I hope. $23 pieces. That is a huge plug. My gosh. You know, before we even build it, I'm gonna say before we try to build it, we're gonna see if it even works with the adapter. Sorry. To see if it's usable. At least here in the US. I always love lights. Like, lights are really great for me for working, and I could always do more. So it's just a basic LED strip. Plug in. So we're at this. So 1, 2, and then we need to do. I was not anticipating. I thought this was gonna be like. I don't know. I don't know. This was a different life when I ordered a bunch of this stuff, or like I looked it up, and I honestly didn't read most of it. I was just like, this looks cool, just add it to the list. I don't know. That's I'm gonna test it in a wall and not in my power cord, so we'll see. Oh, it works! We have light! There's like a little rotating thing. Okay, so that's off. And that's max. I am a little scared of it because it buzzes. And it heats up really fast. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I can build it real quick. Well, I don't know how quick, actually. We'll do it at the end. So there's still more stuff, so I don't have room for it right now. It's gonna go this way. Okay. But it lit up, that's good. So it's another thing I can put in my spray booth that's gonna cut the power. Or flip my breaker box, because I don't know. I'll have to see how much it outputs. It's like I had one company reach out that wanted to send me this ginormous welder. It was like 3 feet long. It's an industrial one. And I was like, this is really cool. My power can't handle that here. No, and I don't weld. Like, my spouse welds, but I don't. I know how. I have an undergrad for some of my projects, but for cosplay-wise, I don't. So it's like, I think I'll pass. Okay, we've got, so these are for painting, and I've yet to use these. I got some that were specifically for the edges of leather, but these aren't, so they have like a flat tip, but these are for like doing fine painting details, so I wanted to try it out. Basically, you put your paint in, and then it fills it up, and it's a paint marker kind of thing. So yeah. Oh, it's got a little bead in it too, for mixing. Eee. Cool. And the back side. So yeah. And then it's a puzzle piece map. I have never seen this before. I always use cutting mats, and I was like, yeah, I'll just get a replacement. I didn't realize it was a puzzle piece one. Let's see. Whoa, that's interesting. So it's got like a bound back. Huh. I'd say it's cool. It's a good working surface, but I'd say for cutting things though, this will mess up your cuts. If you're cutting and you hit that, the blade is gonna have issues, and if you're cutting foam and stuff, so that might, I don't know. I mean, it's cool for storage. Like if you take this into like a different room and you just want it as a working mat, I think this is really cool. But in terms of a cutting mat, you'd have to do it on one side versus the other. Still usable though. Just interesting. Huh. Yeah, I didn't realize this. I like how everything has been able to collapse so far with like all the stuff that I've been given. I find it very interesting. A lot of things are 3D printed versions of things. So I'll be curious on the, I don't know if I can pronounce the word right. The longevity of some of them, with having a bolt come in and out of a 3D part and wear and tear over time. Because these aren't molded pieces. Unless they're molded pieces of a 3D printed part, and that's why they have the seams on them, kinda. I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, I definitely see for miniatures. Like, definitely everything here would be great for miniatures. I think that's great for working spots. I just have to think in terms of cosplay stuff. I can still use all of this, but some of them is like, it's a little tricky there. Is that right? Okay, cool. I have to blow my nose. Excuse me real quick. Go into the corner. Ugh, all the packing foam is a little dusty. Okay, and I think this is the last thing, which is the thing they wanted. Oh, no, there's another thing. Sorry. Okay, these are brass refills. So basically those cleany thingies, these things, they're supposed to replace it. So yeah. But then this. So the big thing that they were introducing was this, and that's what they wanted mostly for me to get or try. That's that box. I'm gonna put this in the ground. So this is called Therma Art, which is their version of Warbler. I don't know if it is, basically everything that I read online is Warbler. But it is their own version of it, and they're not doing, like, they're not using the same name. So I'll be curious on comparing this to Warbler and seeing kind of the difference in it. It's two different ones. So one is a black one, which is more thick and rough, and one is their, I don't know what color this is, like an off grayish cream kind of thing, with working with things. Oh, did the stream end? Okay, we're back. It's having a lot of issues today. Well, I'll have to do some settings over the January break to see, because it whatever update they did for Streamlabs OBS and YouTube and stuff, it was not happy. But yeah, so this will be cool to try. So yeah, thanks Green Stuff World. A lot of products to try. But yeah, we can real quick. Well, I don't know how real quick. We'll see if I can build this. Buffering a little bit, but good. Okay. Yeah, it went totally black and it said offline. It was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I also had to keep in mind that with some of this stuff, for me working with it, I am gonna test it out, but it's not necessarily because it's overseas for me. It's not a reliable source for if I need to make something. I have to plan it out way in advance. So that's why I didn't, like, I have my own EVA foam supplier here, which is Cosplay Supply. They do, so Green Stuff World does have foam, but I didn't want, because I already have my own company that I'm working with, I didn't want to cross that line with it in respects for them. But I did want to try out their Warble and stuff. But in terms of bigger projects, I would definitely have to plan in advance if I was going to buy a lot of the main materials, just because it took, with tariffs, international shipping and everything like that, you gotta consider with time and things. So, all right, let us see. But I'd say in terms, if you are overseas, it's probably a really good option for y'all as another supplier who is trying to break into the cosplay community more and not just be a model making like miniature ones, even though a lot of their products are a lot smaller, I'd say. It'd be nice if they had a little bit larger versions of some of them for things. I think would help. Okay, so let us see if all of these are the same. So it looks all the same. And then there's this. Do all of them have a back? Okay, they don't have the same back, so I think it just inserts at the bottom of them. So ow. I pinched my hair and it took out a strand. So I was interested in this because it's a huge light. Just a wee bit. Okay. Connect, and then there's these things and these things. These got the bottom. So this one goes. bigger than me? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, since you're not on your bed, I'm moving it. Where is the center on this? Sorry. Okay. There's that. Center is roughly here. Ish. Okay, and then it says that we're going to put is that way. That in there. And then this one with the cord thingy in. Ah! We're good. Okay. And then these things go in here for some reason. Is it supposed to? It doesn't seem like it fits very well. Oh. Okay, well I have one in it. We're gonna just do one. I think it's so it doesn't bend as much. But they kind of fit weirdly. I can slide it down. Use my finger muscles. Finger strength. Ugh. Okay, I got that one. Let's see if I can do the second one. Okay, I got that one. Don't know if I'll be able to slide this one. That one's a little hard. on my thumb. I'm gonna call it good. And it says to put these little slidey things on the bottom too. I guess that was what it was supposed to be for. Okay, we'll try some more. Finger strength not there. Okay, I'm gonna rotate it, and then we'll see if maybe that makes it easier if I do it with my other hand on this side. Yeah, I could do it on that side. Okay. Ow. It won't work with this one though, because of the LED strip. Unless I slide it maybe? That pops it all out. It's done. It's done. The other part is... Okay, then we'll add these thingies, which are the no slip. That will get absolutely ruined in the spray room. And the other side. Okay. And then I should be able to light it up. And I guess we'll try it with my main one. We'll see. All the twisty ties. Ta-da! That's pretty nice for small details. It's the like TikTok trend a year or two ago. It definitely buzzes though. Yeah, I was actually really excited about this, so that's cool. Just didn't get this piece in, but I think it's fine.
So yeah. Just a little concerned with the buzzing. Okay. Reason for that though is just because it's the adapter. Because I've killed a few things before with using adapters when I went overseas. Yeah. Big light. Perfect for kitty photo shoots. But yeah, the only other thing I wanted to do is put together this thingy that my brain could not comprehend at the time. Oh no, it was because I didn't have the tool. Yeah. As long as it doesn't explode, I should be fine. So, my big concern... Oh, that's a much better view. Okay, I just had to open this. In the basement, it's not set up for actual doing anything because this house is really, really old, this rental. And I am constantly breaking the breaker box, like setting it off when I airbrush paint. I can only have like 2 things going at once in the spray room. I can't have like my heater going on. I have to turn it off back and forth in the wintertime. So I have to see how much this is going to put off to make sure it's okay, just because of using the adapter and everything. So that's my only concern, but hopefully it'll all be good. Hopefully. If not, that's a good light for in here for just doing fine details. So, okay, let's try this thingy now that I have a better view. Wajah. So one goes here. Screwy. Doop. And then this thing is gonna go in here, and this bolt goes in there. Okay, I got that. Came with a lot of blades, which is nice. And they're snappable ones. Okay, so this one goes in like this. Maybe I should have put it in the other way. miniature painting and all the colors will have RGB code instead of yeah. So yeah, so that's what it is. And then the difference with this one compared to others is you unscrew this and then you can tilt this to whatever angle you want to cut it at. And then you'll tighten it in that spot. Yeah. Interesting. So I'll have to test it out at some point. But that is that. It does... Let's see if I can push this blade back. A little hard to pull it back and forth because I want to conceal it because obviously I don't want little kitties to mess with it. But yeah, I'll have to see. It does have it where you can put it next to a ruler and then use it as a guide for doing straight lines, but I'm not going to use it for straight lines. I'm do hand cutting with that. I want this for to see different edges. So, put that back in. It can live in there. I don't need that little baggie actually. Ba-doop, ba-doop. But yeah, that is our haul of stuff from Green Stuff World. Lots and lots of goodies. But that's gonna be the end of our stream. I just wanted to open this as a final stream of 2025, and I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and has a wonderful Happy New Year's. As a reminder, I take off January from social media, so I'll still have some videos coming up on YouTube that are scheduled, but in terms of posting on like Instagram and TikTok and things like that, I will be avoiding because I just need a break from social media and from comments. Comments are always the worst this time of year, which is terrible. But as I said earlier, I'm working on a recap video. I wanted to have it out I guess today, but it's probably going to be another day or two for me. It is taking a little bit longer to edit. It's going to be going over everything that happened this year in 2025. So health, just basic life, Air Force stuff updates. I'm doing a convention recap of everything I went to this year, a cosplay countdown, going over all of the cosplays I made this year, and then a studio update. So I go around showing off all of the studio spaces, talking about the sponsorships that I worked with this year, because some of them I don't think people even saw. Because some of them I did in the background. So yeah. Oh, and then what's coming up for 2026. So hopefully y'all will like the video. It'll be my first time doing it. So if I like it, I'll do it again next year. If not, then I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being part of the community here throughout all of this year. I really appreciate all of your support, ongoing support. I will hopefully be doing some upgrades to the stream. I'm gonna try to do multi-streaming. I did see, because we were having all the technical issues at the beginning on OBS Streamlabs, they did a bunch of updates, and part of that update is they made it a lot more user-friendly for streaming on multiple platforms, specifically these two platforms of Instagram and on TikTok. So I'm going to look into that more, so I'm not having to stream on here, and then on this phone, and then maybe we can add Twitch as well. So yeah, hopefully some big updates with that, and happy New Year. So much love, guys. Also, thank you to Real, Mr. Monkey, and Artridge. I can never say your name. I'm sorry. But thank you for the remembers. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next year. And continuing with the cosplay countdown on social media until New Year's. So, what's up, guys? Which button? Which button?